Today I'm going to walk you through a battery replacement on an iPhone 15 Pro Max. These are kind of tricky in the sense that the screens are really expensive and you want to do this without breaking the screen, and I'm going to show you how. It involves a little bit of heat. You can see this iFixit Jimmy. There are links to all these tools below, and then the key ingredient is 91 or 99% isopropyl rubbing alcohol. The screen on this has already been replaced, as well as the battery is bulged, so removing the screen on this is quite a bit easier than it would be on basically a device that doesn't have these problems or hadn't been previously replaced. So I'm going to leave a link for a video that goes a little bit further into detail, and yeah, that'll help quite a bit. Obviously, the first thing that we're going to release is our battery connector, followed by our screen, which I'm having some trouble with here because the aftermarket connector, I guess, is a little bit wider, but there you go. And then we're going to remove some screws for the speaker, as well as, if you want to take a pause moment here, you can kind of notice which one is Tri-Wing, which one is Philips. I had kind of a hard time with this, but I had to go back and then next for the battery, there are some battery tabs, and the method I sort of have is to sort of get it started, almost twirl it, and then once it's wrapped around and I have a solid grip, we then apply a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, and it really softens up the grip that the adhesive has, makes it a lot easier. And also, if you can feel it sort of fighting you, just apply a few more drops of isopropyl alcohol, like I do right here, and it should come out. If you also have any issues with like all of the battery tabs tore, I'm going to leave another video right about here for just how to help. And then on this one, I think it was fighting me, so I wedged my spudger in just to prop up one side. It made it a little bit easier. And then the adhesive at the top is almost an afterthought. So, I mean, this one was by far the easiest of all. You just lift up and out and away. And as you can see here, I'm not sure how this guy's battery was so badly damaged. I mean, it's less than a year old. We're still, the iPhone 16 release is around the corner, but you can see it's just messed up. Yeah. And this is the technique that I have for installing a battery. Don't just drop it in, because you want to make sure that your flex has proper reach. So as you can see here, I'm connecting it, and then you can see I still have, some wiggle room. Then I press down, and then at that point I would know that wherever I place the battery, the flex has proper reach. So before you connect your screen, you want to make sure your battery is disconnected, and then you would connect your battery last. And then notice the orientation. You don't want to accidentally put this plate on top of that flex cable. And then last but not least, you want to make sure that you don't have any screws that will generally get stuck anywhere there's a magnet. So that's the Taptic Engine, loudspeaker, rear camera, or the perimeter adhesive. So just make sure you don't have any stuck before you close the phone.